The wealth management sector is expected to add up to $1.3 trillion to private markets by 2025. To navigate the market, we have Willie Chang from Alta Alternative Investments. Willie, how have things changed in terms of access to private and alternative assets over the past 6 months?
Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of exciting changes, and I think it's really just continued adoption. So we actually look very closely at the overall market, and according to a study from Bain, there's actually still even higher number than what you mentioned, $19 trillion that is untapped in terms of allocation from investors into alternative assets. And in particular, this kind of gap is strongest in high net worth individuals. And so we're really starting to see over the last 6 months, more and more of this investor group starting to get access into alternative investments. I think another real change as well has just been kind of more and more awareness of what the different types of alternative assets are and comfort in putting in more money towards these alternative assets. I think in the past, people had this sense that alternative assets might be crypto, it might be something that's just really difficult to understand. And I think that people are becoming more and more familiar, which is also really strengthening the marketplace as well.
Just for better understanding, what new tech is really making private investments more liquid?
I think there's a few areas, right? I think it still always comes down to the blockchain. And of the blockchain, there's really several key features that I think are really powerful. So I think the first one to me is the ability to fractionalize. A lot of these alternative investments, typically they're only available at really, really high dollar amounts. So you have to put in a really big investment. With the blockchain and with fractionalization, we're actually able to bring down the individual investment size for high net worth or even retail investors to be able to buy into different investments. The other thing that I think is really critical with the blockchain is interoperability. So allowing us to actually connect in with other exchanges, other marketplaces, other leading financial institutions. One of the things that we did really recently is actually a joint project together with Hamilton Lane and with Phillips Securities that is actually featured in the MAS's Project Guardian, where we've actually now tokenized and made available Hamilton Lane's flagship private credit fund, which is their Scope Fund. So I think looking forward, the other thing that is really critical from a technology point of view is just the growing access to data. So as we scale and as we start to build out our companies, we have more and more data that talks about the performance and the historical trends of a lot of these private alternative investments. And I think these are also tools that allow the end investors to be a little bit more comfortable analyzing and then actually putting their money into some of these investments.
So for you, Willie, what would you say are the best strategies for financial institutions to boost financial inclusion?
Yeah, I think really what's key is to really build liquidity. And to me, liquidity means scale. So building a really, really big marketplace, which is able to reach as many issuers and investors as possible. And here at Alta, we've actually already connected into leading financial institutions across the world. So we have licensed broker dealers from Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong that are all participating in some way or another on our exchange and on our marketplace as well. And we have very aggressive plans to grow that out as well. So as the exchange and as the marketplace grows and scales, it becomes something that investors are able to feel more comfortable coming to. And it also allows a greater variety of products that are on the marketplace. I think another real key to the strategy is we found just keeping things simple. A lot of the products that we see sometimes have a lot of bells and whistles and features. And at the end of the day, the investment products really need to be simple and easy to understand for the end investors to feel comfortable to analyze and to invest in.
Thank you for sharing your insights, Willie.
No problem. Thank you very much for having me.
Once again, that was Willie Chang, COO and Head of Exchange at Alta Alternative Investments, and he will also be speaking at the Asian Banking and Finance Summit on September 3. For more news and a chance to network with industry leaders at the Asian Banking and Finance Summit, don't forget to sign up at asianbankingandfinance.net.